Okay, end of day 2 homeschooling, and we didn't do a ton of schoolwork today per se. This morning we did the first unit in the spelling workbook. There are 18 units, and Kellen knew how to spell all the words, so they divide words into 4 categories. There's heart words, which you should know by heart, also called sight words. There are target words. So each lesson has a similarity between the words. For instance, they all end in double letters, or they end in OE or something like that. So those are the target words you're trying to learn. Then they have alternate words that follow that same pattern but are additional words. And then they have challenge words. And so each unit consists of a 5-day kind of thing. So on day 1, you do a pre-test. You find out which words the child can spell. And then on day 2 and 3, if you need them, you review that. And then day 4, they do an online activity. And day 5, they do a little test. If they know all the words on day 1, then you skip 2 and 3 and you go to the online activity. I think for the ones that Kellen just whizzed through all of the words, I think we're going to do the day 4 and 5 together. Just do the online activity and then do the test. He's already spelled the words, so the final unit test is really just making sure he knows them, and since he passed them in the first day, he already knows them. So I'll probably just let him do the online activity and then the test for his records, and then we'll be done. And then we did some reading literature pages, and then we did some counting, finished the counting money pages. And then we went and met a group of homeschoolers in Seattle, and he played with them, and then we went to therapy. So all in all, it was a busy day, but it wasn't all just sitting down in front of a computer or at home and learning. But the group is important. Socializing is important. And last night we got the boxes from K-12 of all the stuff for language arts, math, art, history, and science, and it was 5 boxes. And I was ready to cry. This is a lot. Once I got it out and got it organized, it was a little better. The math is going to be a lot of review in the beginning until we get to the point where he doesn't know the stuff. Same with language arts. It's going to be a lot of review. So I suspect that we will get through those. We will get to the mid-semester, what they call mid-semester point in those pretty quickly. Maybe by the end of November, maybe even by the end of October. And then we go through the second half of it. And then possibly start doing the next grade up, grade 2 math and language arts sometime early next year. I don't know. I feel like I don't necessarily need him to be accelerated. I need him to be engaged in learning. So if we get through the grade 1 curriculum, February, March, we may just do independent learning for April and May and not worry about grade 2 stuff until August, September, when it's time to start school again. So, I don't know. I feel like we can play it by ear, and I also feel like taking field trips and taking in places and seeing the world and learning about stuff that you can't, that's more fun to learn about in person as opposed to on a book or on a TV is part of a good learning experience. So, but having said that, I am still exhausted. So I will be happy to get us into a routine. So we start K-12 tomorrow. We start the curriculum, so we'll see how it goes. Bye.